Gleason, the toothpaste for people who can't brush after every meal. Chick electric shavers used by more men than any other make. And Nescafe, the modern way to satisfy your coffee hunger, presents...
The Jackie Gleason Show. With Art Carney, Audrey Meadows, and the June Taylor Dancers. Starring Jackie Gleason. And away we go.
Good group. Oh, before we start the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, could we have the cooperation of everyone in our audience? At the count of three, would you all yell, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty"? 1, 2, 3. Here, kitty. Thank you, thank you. A lion escaped from the circus tonight, and we're trying to locate him. Whoops, there he is, the flower of the musical world, Ray Block. Now, Ray. He and I have something in common tonight. I have to announce something that hurts me deeply. The diet that I was on didn't work out. I tried. It was a very simple method, too. Very simple. But if I find out anything that will help you lose weight, I'll try it and I'll let you know. Now, the reason that I said we have a simpatico... anybody thinks I don't know what I'm talking about, that's right. The reason Ray feels bad about this is because he, too, had a product. This was a tonic for bald-headed men. It didn't grow any hair, but it shrunk your head so it looked like you had a lot of hair, you know. Ray, I want to tell you I had a good time with you the other night. I met Ray at the circus. On my way to the circus, I was walking up 49th Street where the stage door of Madison Square Garden is, and there was a clown out there, and he was really crying. Tears were coming down a mile a minute, and he was sobbing and shaking, and I walked up to him and I said, "Gee, pal," I said, "what's wrong?" He said, "Jumbo, the elephant, just died." I said, "Well, gee," I said, "you'd be out here like that crying and throbbing like that, and sobbing and everything. You must really been in love with that elephant." He says, "No, I gotta bury him." Finally got into the circus. Ray and I had good seats. He had this little kid with him, dirty. He had the little kid. Very nice kid. All through the circus, the kid was asking questions. He says, "What's that, Dad?" A zebra went by, you know. Ray says, "I don't know." He pointed to a bear. He says, "What's that, Dad?" And Ray says, "I don't know." Pointed to an elephant going by. He says, "What's that?" He says, "I don't know." I said, "Ray," I said, "why don't you say something to the kid when he asks questions like that?" I said, "Why don't you answer him?" He says, "Well, I don't know what they are." I said, "Well, why let him ask questions?" He says, "If you don't ask questions, how's he going to learn anything?" Well, I told that joke 3 different ways, yes?
You have a guest tonight that I'd like to...
Wait a minute, I'm getting a laugh on the afterbeat here. Laughs are very scarce. Let's not jump on them. Yes?
You have a guest...
I want to tell you, if anybody tells a joke worse than I do, I'd like to meet him.
What? Here's a fellow that tells lots of jokes.
Hey, you know, Gleam Toothpaste should be delighted with this guy. It's a new sponsor we have tonight, Gleam Toothpaste. Just come on, yes?
And he not only writes jokes, but he also writes books and produces pictures. Of course, I'm speaking of no one else but Georgie Jessel. He's right here. George.
Oh, Mr. Jessel. I want to say that it's a pleasure to have the good fortune of having you on the program, Mr. Jessel.
Well, Mr.
And to what do I owe this honor to?
Well, I came in late, so I didn't hear that last joke.
Yes.
But anyway, I
don't think the audience heard it, George.
Now, seriously, Jackie, you know, I had the happy occasion to speak to a group of men, an organization some months ago called the Canterbury Boys. And they do one of the...
What boys?
The Canterbury Boys do a wonderful work. Anybody that needs a cure for, you can always get it from the Canterbury Boys. They do fine work. And they had a meeting, as you know, every year, the Canterbury Boys pick a man whom they...
What is the name of this organization?
The Canterbury Boys. They do wonderful work.
Yes, I've heard about them. Yes,
yeah.
George.
Anybody needs a cure for, you go to them. Be glad to do it. So anyhow, the Canterbury Boys had this meeting, and they choose a man of the year. Every year, someone who is very, very popular and in the public eye. And, of course, I'm happy to say that the Canterbury Boys chose Jackie Gleason as their man of the year. And, didn't believe me. They're a fine group of men, the Canterbury Boys. And, so they had a meeting. They said, now, what can we give him to show our appreciation of his fine work? What can we give him? And they asked me, and as I know he's got plaques and all that thing, and I made a suggestion of something to give you to show how much they love you. And I'm happy to say that the Canterbury Boys accepted my suggestion. And the suggestion was this, to present you with my new book, This Way, Miss, which will be on the stands on April 18th and published by Henry Holt & Company, and it's all about the show business and stuff. And I know that you'll keep it, and long after I've gone down the road to my father's, you'll remember me and the Canterbury Boys. Good night.
That is the sneakiest way to get a plug for a book that I ever heard of. A little traveling music, Ray! You know, when a new product comes along and wins so many friends so fast, you can be sure it must have something special. And right now, you're going to get the inside information on just such a product.
Americans are busy people. They should brush their teeth after meals. But this man can't brush after every meal. So he uses new Gleam toothpaste. And she's much too busy to brush after eating. And they can't always brush. So they use Procter & Gamble's new white Gleam, the toothpaste for people who can't brush after every meal. Gleam destroys decay and odor-causing bacteria with one brushing. Only Gleam has GL70, exclusive new cleaner and decay fighter. Now here's how Gleam works. Look at this magnified picture. It shows mouth bacteria before brushing. See? With just one Gleam brushing, most of these decay and odor-causing bacteria are destroyed. In fact, Gleam freshens the mouth so effectively that just brushing before breakfast protects most people against mouth odor all day. Yes, the mouth stays fresh from morning till night with one Gleam brushing. So no wonder that millions of busy Americans like these are changing to Gleam, Procter & Gamble's new toothpaste. Only Gleam has GL70, destroys bacteria with one brushing.
Gleam. It's the toothpaste for people who can't brush their teeth after every meal. Gleam.
That's right, Gleam, the fastest growing toothpaste in the United States. The next time you buy toothpaste for your family, be sure that it's Gleam.
And now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for another visit with two of your favorite characters, Ralph and Alice Cramden, better known to you as the Honeymooners. But before joining the Cramdens this evening, let's look in on the Nortons, who live upstairs. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, time for Ed Norton to be up and about.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Did it again, huh? Up to your old tricks. Same thing every morning. You knock over the bottle, you take out the cap, and you drink some of the milk. You don't stop that, I'm going to start stealing your fish heads. Boy. Go on, go on, go on, shoot. It was her cat anyway.
Good morning, early risers. This is your cheerful friend, Jolly Jim, ready to help you face the new day with a smile on your lips and a song in your heart. First, we go to the smile department. It seems that a man fell out a 15-story window. Now, he landed on the sidewalk, and a crowd gathered around. A policeman picked his way through the crowd, bent over him and said, "Just what happened here?" The man looked up and said, "I don't know, officer. I just got here myself." And now a little music.
Hey! Hey, Trick! Oh, Trick! Mr. Sandman! Hey!
I just heard a Jolly Jim tell a joke here about this guy that falls down a 15-story window, plunk right on the sidewalk. All of a sudden, a crowd started gathering around him, you know, and then a cop come over, he bends down, he says, "Hey, what's going on there?" The guy looked up, he says, "I don't know, officer, I just got here myself." Sheesh, what a grouch. Trixie, you're neglecting your wifely duties. Take a look at this. You know, I don't mind socks with a hole in it, but look at these. There's more hole than sock.
That sock you're wearing happens to be the sleeve of a sweater I'm knitting.
Oh. Boy.
There.
You dropped a stitch in the 4th row.
Thanks.
Happy knit one and pearl two to you. I don't know what to say. I just got here myself. Well, that's
I don't see anything funny in that joke.
You don't see anything funny in it?
No.
That's perfectly understandable. Perfectly understandable, and I can explain that right in that book there. Astrology book. Look at here. You were born when, November 30th, under the sign of Sagittarius the Archer. Right now, the goat is under the influence of the planet Jupiter, which places your sense of humor at the lowest ebb of the zodiac.
Oh, don't start in with that again. Ever since you found that astrology book on the subway, you've been driving me crazy.
You refuse to recognize the importance of what the stars tell you, don't you, huh? Take me, for instance. I was born under the sign of Pisces. I am Pisces the fish. And a Pisces is a man whose interests are international. He has an urge to travel, a great talent for foreign languages, and will pursue his destiny to the far ends of the earth. If I'd have followed my horoscope, Trixie, you know where I'd be?
Yeah, working in a sewer in Bulgaria.
That's a typical Sagittarius retort. No sense of humor.
What do you want for breakfast?
Well, let me look up at my horoscopal food chart here. Says I should eat natural foods today. So I think I'll have a little yogurt sprinkled with wheat germ and a nice warm glass of rutabaga root juice.
I got orange juice and coffee.
I'll take it. Lucky thing for you that Pisces the fish is adaptable.
The water will be ready in a minute, Pisces. You can drink it or swim in it.
Very funny. Oh, boy. Come in. Come in.
Boy. Hey, the guy's picking you up in the car to take you to work.
Yeah?
Can you give me a lift?
Sure. Always room for 2 more?
Very clever.
You want a cup of coffee, Ralph?
Yeah, I'll have a cup of coffee.
Coming up. Hey there, what's going on here back there?
You forgot to tuck the chair in your pants.
Funny thing, you know. You tell that to somebody, Ralph, they wouldn't believe it.
Oh, they'd believe it if it was you.
Hey, you know that Jolly Jim on the radio?
Yeah?
Boy, he gets off with some good ones. He come up with a beauty this morning. He tell that story about a guy that fell out of a 15-story window, see? The guy goes ka-plunk right on the sidewalk, you know? And a little while there, a cop comes along. He says, what's going on here? So the guy looks up and he says, I don't know, officer, I just got here myself. I just got here myself.
That's not funny. If the guy fell 15 stories, you wouldn't be able to make a remark like that.
Well, if you put it that way, I guess you couldn't.
I don't know what you're laughing about. If he don't make the remark, there's no joke.
Well, I guess it's because I was all by myself and there was nobody here to tell me that the joke wasn't funny. Want to pass the salt, please? Salt? Yeah, if you please. Thank you.
I'd be dumb enough to put salt in my coffee, do you?
Well, what's dumber than putting mustard on vanilla ice cream?
Mustard on vanilla ice cream? Who puts mustard on vanilla ice cream?
I do. You know, Norton, with you around, it's a shame that scientists spoil nice little mice for experiments.
I'm not going to let you get me mad, Rob. I'm not going to get irritated in the least bit today. I knew before you came in here that you'd be worried, that you're wrestling with a tremendous problem, that you'd probably be a bundle of nerves all day.
I was perfectly all right till I walked in here. What are you talking about?
No, that's not true. I'll give you 3 good reasons. Number 1, you're burdened with a financial problem. Number 2, you are trying to arrive at a decision and you're having a difficult time doing it. Number 3, on account of number 1 and 2, there's a lot of friction going on between you and Alice.
You've been listening to the steam pipe again.
I have not been listening to the steam pipe.
Well, then how do you know all this?
Because I know. I know one thing.
What's that?
You are Taurus the Bull.
Do you mind repeating that?
I said you're Taurus the Bull. It's all astrology. We're all born under a different sign. Depends on the date of your birth. Find it hard to believe?
The date of the birth?
Date of the birth, that's what I said. You were born under the sign of Taurus the Bull. I am born under the sign of Pisces the Fish.
You were born under the sign of Pistachio the Nut.
Go ahead, laugh. Go ahead, laugh. Stop the whole idea. If it wasn't for the horoscope here and the sign of the stars, I wouldn't have been elected delegate to go to that subterranean sanitation dinner. That's all I know. I didn't expect I'd be elected to go as the delegate. But in my horoscope, there was a stroke of good fortune that I didn't know about. I went to the meeting yesterday. I was elected. Could have been Smith, O'Hara, Hofstadter, but they elected me. M-E, me. And do you know why? Can you explain that? Why they elected M-E, me?
Maybe because you were such a good speller. Way ridiculous. You would have won the election anyway. What has that got to do with it?
I know a lot more, too. I know why you're worried. I know that you're burdened with a financial problem. I know why there's friction. I know all that's going on there.
Why?
Let me read here. Taurus the Bull, huh? Let me see what it says about Taurus the Bull.
You're going to tell me that that's me, Taurus the Bull?
This is you. Just let me read it to you about it. People born under this sign are leaders among men. Give them a knotty problem to solve, and they will tackle it with intelligence, shrewdness, and good judgment. Under the most trying conditions, they remain calm, cool, and collected. A Taurus seldom loses his temper. He shows great wisdom in all financial matters and is extremely attractive to the opposite sex.
That's me, all right.
Yeah. See, the description fits. I knew your problem before you come in there.
That's a lot of wild guesses.
No, it isn't. I'm telling you, boy. Horoscope knows more about you than you yourself.
Har, har, hardy, har, har.
Yeah. Har, har, hardy, har, har. He who hardy hars laughs last. I know. I figured it all out. And I know just why you're all on edge. You're going into the boss today. You figured that today would be the day that you'd hit him for a raise.
The book says that?
Well, not exactly. A few things did leak down through the steam pipe, but I'm warning you, don't go in and ask for that raise.
Why not?
Well, because the way the astrological picture maps out for you, this is not a good time for investments or any financial matters. So it's my advice to you, wait before you ask for a raise. Wait until the stars are in a more favorable position.
But I can't wait. I told Alice I'd ask for a raise today.
You ask for a raise, boy, no good will come of it.
What are you talking about? No good will come of it. I gotta ask for a raise. What do you get me all mixed up for? Let me see that book.
Taurus the Bull, there's your sign right over here.
I knew this stuff was nuts. Listen to this. Be alert in the early morning hours. If you are not careful, you will suffer a painful experience. Fate will come crashing down and render you speechless. What kind of malarkey is that?
Well, that's just a warning, Rob.
A warning, huh? Well, the warning's wrong. They're pretty careful in this thing. Morning, be careful. It's morning now. I haven't even tried to be careful and nothing's happened to me. Something's crashed down on me. I'm not in any pain, and I'm not speechless.
I'm telling you, Ralph, it's a warning. Take heed.
Yeah, well, the warning's wrong. And if it can be wrong about that, it can be wrong about me asking for a raise.
Oh, hey, that's Harry and the boys. Look, tell them I'll be right down. I gotta go get my coat.
be down in a minute.
Now, Lord, to bring a couple of bucks. It's his turn to pay for the gas.
Okay, Harv. Hey, Norton, damn. Painful experience. Window crashing down. And you're speechless, too. I'm warning you, Ralph. Don't go in and ask for that raise.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, o, G.
Oh, gee.
Sure, old gold filters. They're the best taste yet in a filter cigarette. And just rest your peepers on this smart new pack.
They taste terrific.
Here's the symbol of good taste in smoking. The pack you see wherever people enjoy themselves, whether they're relaxing pleasantly indoors or looking for pleasure outdoors. Today's old gold filters go everywhere, and people everywhere are going for old golds. Why not join them? For in old gold filters, you'll find the best taste yet in a filter cigarette.
Old gold filters have the best taste yet. The best taste yet. The best taste yet. OG filters have the best taste yet in a filter cigarette.
Run-through at the Park Sheraton Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. This afternoon, Jackie was reminding me to remind you, especially about Easter season and Easter seals to help crippled children. Be sure and do it by all means. Now, back to the Honeymooners. And let's see. Well, according to Norton, the Stars decreed that today was a very bad day to ask for a raise. Will Ralph listen to Norton, or did he ask for it as he promised Alice that he would? Well, we'll soon find out.
Hi, Alice. Oh, hiya, Trix. Oh, my feet. I bet I tripped through 15 markets looking for a can of rutabaga root juice. Oh. Hey, aren't we getting fancy? Flowers. This is a new tablecloth. What's the occasion?
Well, Ralph went in to ask for a raise today.
What makes you so sure he's going to get it?
Well, this works two ways, Trix. If he got the raise, this will be a celebration. And if he didn't, well, it'll sort of cheer him up a little bit.
Oh, aren't you just dying to find out?
Oh, I'll know the minute he walks through that door.
Huh?
The last 5 years I've learned how to tell. If he doesn't get the raise, he tries to cover up his disappointment. He comes through the door all smiles and laughing and singing and carrying on.
Wait a minute. If he acts that way when he doesn't get a raise, how does he act when he gets a raise?
I don't know. He never got one.
Oh, Alice, I gotta go. Listen, I sure hope Ralph gets that raise so he doesn't have to cover up with his laughing and singing.
Me too, Trix. But the important thing anyway about it is that he went in and asked for it.
Yeah, oh, sure, I know. Well, I'm gonna take off.
All right, I'll see you later, Trix.
Well, hiya, Trix. You certainly look lovely today.
Too bad, Alice.
Hiya, sweetie.
Hi, Ralph. How do you feel?
Beautiful, beautiful. I never felt better.
That's what I thought. Well, I cooked something special for you tonight, Ralph. Can you smell it?
Pig's knuckles and sauerkraut.
Sit down, honey. We'll both feel better after a good supper.
You know, if they could get that aroma and a bottle of perfume, they could make a fortune. Yeah.
What's the matter, Ralph? You got an itch?
Yeah. I can't reach it. Will you grab it?
Sure. Where is it?
To the left. Up. Over. Now go. Why is it you always get an itch where you can't reach it? All my life I've been getting itches and I can't scratch them. They're always in back of me.
Yeah, I know. What did Mr. Malone say when you asked him about the raise this morning?
I didn't see Mr. Malone this morning.
Oh, when did you see him? This afternoon?
No, I didn't see him, and I didn't ask him for the raise.
You didn't? Oh, why not? Ralph, for a whole week you've been torturing me and yourself, trying to decide whether or not you should ask for the raise. Now you finally decide to ask for it. Why didn't you?
I just happened to change my mind, that's all.
Well, last night you said you'd do it, Ralph.
Well, last night I didn't know I was Taurus the Bull.
Ralph, I don't care. Last night you didn't know you were what?
Taurus the bull. And don't tell me I'm wrong about not asking for a raise. Because Taurus the bull has great wisdom in all money matters. And it just so happens that your husband is Taurus the bull. Well, what have you got to say to that? Don't stain me, Alice. Don't stain me!
Ralph, how could you get yourself involved in all this nonsense just since this morning?
Well, this morning I went up to Norton's apartment. He gave me this book on astrology.
Don't tell me you let Norton talk you into this thing.
You know better than that. You know I wouldn't let Norton talk me into anything. Especially a thing like astrology. You know me better than that. You know I gotta be shown. And this morning I was shown. Horoscope said that I shouldn't ask for the raise, and I'm gonna do what it says. Because I got proof that the horoscope works.
What proof?
A window fell on my hand.
You sure it didn't fall on your head? Listen, Ralph, I'm not going to stay up night after night trying to help you decide whether or not to ask for a raise. I just can't do it.
Well, don't worry about it. From here on in, all my decisions are going to be made with the stars. The stars say that I should ask for the raise Friday at 11:30.
Well, aren't you driving the bus at 11:30?
I don't drive a bus at night.
Do you mean to tell me you're going to ask him for a raise at 11:30 Friday night?
That's right.
Ralph, that's crazy. He'll probably be home in bed and fast asleep.
Well, that's his tough luck. Just so happens that Friday at 11:30 at night, Taurus the bull is under the influence of Jupiter. And that's the perfect time to discuss any money matters.
Ralph, will you be sensible? You just can't go at 11:30 Friday night.
Well, I'm sorry for you, but I'm going. My horoscope says I gotta go Friday at 11:30. There's nothing I can do about it. It's bigger than I am.
Nothing's bigger than you are.
Oh, if the stars were right, would you get yours? You know, ordinarily, I would be steamed at a remark like that I'm bigger than anything. But I'm not gonna get steamed. Ordinarily, I'd probably start screaming and try to educate you a little bit. But from now on in, I'm going to disregard all the stupid remarks that you make. Since I found out that I'm Taurus the bull, I'm a new man.
You may be a new man, but it's still the same old bull.
Is that the remark you thought was going to sting me? Is that the zinger you threw in to make me mad? Well, I'm not going to get mad, Alice. No matter how mad I get, I'm going to remain calm. The horoscope said that I asked for the raise Friday night at 11:30, and that's what I'm doing.
You're not going, Ralph.
That's your version of it. Will you scratch my back?
You can scratch it yourself.
I can't reach it.
Well, you're Taurus the bull. Swipe at it with your tail.
Say that, Taurus. What are you doing?
Had an itch.
Oh, for a moment there, I thought you was practicing the old shake, rattle, and roll.
What? I can't seem to get Alice to go along with me that 11:30 Friday night's the right time to ask for the raise.
Listen, don't let her undermine your confidence. You gotta go through with it, no matter how silly it looks. Look, take me for instance. Tomorrow, I'm going down in the sewer just like it was any other day. You should read what my horoscope says.
What does it say?
Be sure and throw yourself into your work. A guy in my position, I could drown.
Suppose I go over to Malone's and he's asleep. Suppose he's out. I can never get to ask him for the raise.
Just stop worrying about it. It's all going to work out all right. It's all in the hands of Jupiter.
Come in.
Hi, Ralph.
Oh, hiya, Fred.
Hey, what do you say, Norton?
Hey there, buddy boy.
Ralph, you doing anything Friday night?
Yeah, it just so happens Friday night I'm doing something very important.
Oh, it's too bad. The wife and me are giving an engagement party for Joe Malone.
Joe Malone?
Yeah.
The traffic manager?
That's right. Hey, maybe you can come in for a few minutes. The party will be going from 9 to 12.
Hey, wait a minute. 9 to 12, that includes 11:30, doesn't it?
Fred, my boy, I'll be there.
Good, I'm glad. Hey, Norton, you know most of the boys. Why don't you come along? Bring the missus.
Thanks a lot, I will.
Good, I got to run along. I'll see you boys Friday, huh?
Okay, pal.
So long, boys.
Thanks a lot, Fred.
Don't thank Freddie, thank Jupiter.
Wait till I tell Alice about this. Alice!
What is it, Ralph?
Friday, we are going to a party.
Oh, you're going to be busy Friday night, Ralph. You got to get a man out of bed and ask him for a raise.
For your information, Alice, Freddie was just in here. He's running a party, an engagement party for Joe Malone and his coming wife. This Friday, from 9 to 12. And yours truly will be with Mr. Malone at exactly 11:30.
Ralph, I don't know what to say. It's so unbelievable. It's weird.
You know this calls for a celebration? Yeah. Look, we got enough food. Let's have Trixie down and we'll all eat here together.
All right, I'll run up and get her before she starts her supper.
Boy,
You know what this means, Norton? You know what it means to meet a guy like Joe Malone socially? I can butter him up, tell him some jokes, get on the right side of him. You know what it means to a man's career to get social with a guy like Joe Malone?
Well, you know what? You gotta take advantage of every single opportunity. Hey, so far we've just been concentrating on the financial matters. Let's look and see how the social activities are lined up here, huh? Boy, oh boy, this is wonderful. Here we are, social activities. During this cycle, your social life will be active and fulfilling.
Yeah. What's the matter?
I forgot about Pluto.
Pluto?
Yeah, Pluto is the planet that affects your love and emotions. Listen to this. Pluto is exerting a strong influence, and you are most susceptible at this time. If you allow yourself to become fascinated by a glamorous lady born under the sign of Aquarius, you will be strongly attracted to each other. This attraction will be intense and enduring. The relationship will grow and last forever.
That's ridiculous. I don't want to fall in love with anybody glamorous. I'm in love with Alice.
I know ya. You just got to be careful, that's all. You got to be careful you don't run into some glamorous lady and fall in love with her. This is a very dangerous period.
Well, what am I going to do? What? When does this period end?
Let me see. Sunday it ends. Let me see, between now and then, well, you wouldn't have to meet any glamorous lady on a bus. All the people that come here are married couples. Friday night, at the party. That's when you're liable to run into one.
But I gotta go to the party or I can't ask for the raise.
I know that. You just, well, we just gotta make sure you don't bump into any lady that's born between the middle of January and the middle of February. Stay away from them because they're Aquariuses.
I got it. I know how to play it real careful.
Wow.
I won't go to the party until just a few minutes before I have to ask Malone for the raise.
Good idea.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How do you do? My name is Tasselman, and I'm with the Board of Education. And we think that your neighborhood needs another playground. So I'm circulating a petition for signatures.
Oh, come in, sit down.
Thank you.
I can sure use another playground around this neighborhood.
Yeah, boy, I'm getting tired of being chased away every time I play handball against the butcher shop wall.
All right, now where do I sign, Mrs. Tasselman?
Oh, it's, Miss Tasselman.
Miss Tasselman? When were you born?
February 6th.
An Aquarius?
Get out! Get out!
And now it's time for station identification. But don't touch your dial. Come back and smile. And now Gleam, Spick and Span, Schick and Escapade bring you the second half of the Jackie Gleason Show, and away we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to introduce the lovely Bess Meyerson, and I hope you won't mind if I play a little game with Bess tonight. Bess, what's the first thing you think of when you get up in the morning?
Well, that's second. That's it. Nescafe. You know, whenever you're hungry for a cup of coffee, say when you've been struggling with a problem, clear into the wee hours. Or when you've been off shopping all day and you're just about done in. Or maybe, well, whenever you're feeling tired and a cup of delicious coffee would really hit the spot. Try Nescafe, the modern way to satisfy your coffee hunger. Yes, Nescafe is made especially to satisfy your coffee hunger. Let me show you something. These are choice coffee beans, freshly roasted to give you that rich, robust, satisfying flavor. Make Nescafe by the potful in a Silex like this. Then, just put in a teaspoonful of this 100% pure coffee, one for each cup you want to make. Then, add the boiling water and stir. Now, put a cover on your coffee maker. Let your coffee steep a while. You'll enjoy even better flavor and aroma. Yes, this is the coffee that will really satisfy your coffee hunger. Good. Make Nescafe your family coffee and your company coffee, too. Nescafe, the coffee made the modern way to satisfy your coffee hunger.
Well, this is the night, all right, for Ralph to ask the boss for a raise. It's also the night when he must certainly beware of meeting a glamorous Aquarius. The party is well underway, and the 0 hour is 11:30. It's rapidly approaching.
Now, hold me out of the score till I get back, huh? I don't blame you. There's more room in here. Hey, I gave you up for lost. 11 o'clock. Come on, Rob. Great to see you. Hi. Great to see you. Let me have your coats, boys. Girls, I'll show you where to put your things in just a minute.
Yes, we'd like to freshen up.
Boy, am I glad you came. I thought you weren't coming. Come on, in this way. You go right in there. We'll be in a minute. Hey, help yourselves to the punch, huh? Everybody's inside. There's plenty of food in the kitchen.
Hey, buddy boy. All right, so far so good. It's 20 minutes after 11. Got 10 minutes to go. Now, look. You get Malone in here, ask him for the raise, then you get that terrific headache, and then you beat it out of here.
Norton, I'm scared.
What are you scared about?
There's an awful lot of women in there.
Well, look. I'll go snooping around in there, and any glamorous ladies that are born under Aquarius, I'll find out, you know, and then I'll tip you off. Don't worry about a thing now.
Norton, I don't know what I'd do without you.
I know.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, do you have a match?
I'm mine.
Do you have a match?
Look, I'm in love with my wife, and she's right in that room.
That's nice. Everybody's married or engaged. I guess I'm the only unattached person here.
Match?
Norton! Norton!
Hello there. May I have this thing dance?
Alice, you're the most glamorous woman in the world, and I love you.
I love you too, Ralph. But come on, honey, let's go inside. Trix and I want to talk to Gladys in the kitchen.
Well, I'd rather stay out here. I want to say something to Freddie.
All right.
Oh, Ralph, did you see Joe Malone yet?
No, not yet, Fred. No.
Well, come on in. Join the party.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd rather stay out here. I got a little headache, and it's kind of quiet out here.
Okay, I'll tell Joe you're here, huh?
Buddy boy. Nice party, Freddie. Don't play to that. You didn't have nothing to worry about with that girl. She's a Scorpio. Ask her when her birthday was, you wouldn't have all that worrying to do.
Well, how about the rest of them in there?
So far, there's not an Aquarius in the joint. I haven't got out as far as the kitchen yet, but there's a red-headed Sagittarius in there. Va-va-va-boom.
Huh? I say, how we fix for time?
We got 5 more minutes. I'll give you the signal now when 0 hour approaches. Don't worry about it.
Hello, Ralph. Hiya, Mr. Malone. How are you? Congratulations, by the way. I want you to meet my friend, Mr. Norton. This is Mr. Malone.
My felicitations.
Thanks. Say, I just heard a funny story in there I've got to tell you, boys. Now, there's this man, see? That's funny already. Yeah. All right, this man falls out of a 15-story window and he lands on the sidewalk. Now, a crowd gathers around. A policeman fights his way through the crowd, bends over and says to the man, "Hey, what's going on here?" The man looks up and says, "I don't know, officer. I just got here myself."
Boy, you really know how to tell him. How about that?
Well, what's the matter, Ed? Don't you get it? Yeah, I get it, but you just don't have no joke there.
The boss just told a joke.
Yeah, but look, who was it that told me when a guy falls
The
out
boss
15...
told a joke.
Look, when Jolly Jim tells a story, if it isn't funny, how come it... Oh, where'd he go? Boom, with a 15 star.
Takes him a little time to get it, but when he's got it, he's...
Oh, dear, I'm glad you came in. I don't think you've met Ralph Crandon yet. This is his friend Ed Norton. Ralph and Ed, I'd like you to meet Dorothy, my fiancée.
How do you do?
Nice meeting both of you. Darling, would you get me some punch, please?
Of course.
Mr. Cramden, I've heard so much about you, I feel as if I know you.
Oh, we heard a lot about you. Mr. Malone is certainly a lucky guy to be getting a girl like you.
Darling, there's no more punch. I'll have to go tell Freddie.
Oh, Mr. Cramden, I love that song. Do you dance, Mr. Cramden?
I get around.
Well, then, shall we try it, Ralph? You don't mind if I call you Ralph?
Oh, of course not.
Hold the phone. Pardon the intrusion. Say, I got a hobby, astrology. I was just wondering what sign you were born under.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about the sign, but I was born on February the 16th.
An Aquarius.
Now, shall we?
I just remembered I got a promise with my dance wife. I promised my wife I'd have a dance with her now. Oh, Alice, hey, let's have the dance now.
Oh, no, you don't, Ralph. Your lovely wife promised this dance to me. You dance with Dorothy. I want you two to get to know each other.
Oh, well, we get our dance after all.
Pluto, what are you doing?
Hey, come on inside, everybody. Come on inside. Dorothy, Joe, you gotta open your engagement present.
Okay, come on, everybody. Let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Come on, Dorothy.
Hold it, they're coming right in now.
I'm getting my hat and coat and getting out of here. You bring Alice home. Come here. I'm not going to take any more chances.
You gotta stay here and ask. In 1 minute, you're gonna get the raise. The horoscope says so.
I can't take that chance. You saw how she was attracted by me.
Will you just stay here? I'll get Malone to come in here, and you ask him for the raise, then you get the terrific headache, and then you beat it. I'll be back there waiting for you.
All right, but don't let that Aquarius dame in here.
All right.
Yes, Ralph, what is it? We were just about to open the present.
Oh, hell, I have something important I want to ask you.
Will it take long?
About 15 seconds.
Well, go ahead, Ralph.
56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Mr. Malone, could I have a raise?
No.
No?
That's what I said. No.
But it's 11:30.
I don't care if it's 7 minutes after 2.
Well, neither do I, but it's 11:30.
No! And furthermore, I think this is a great imposition. A social affair is no place for you to bring up business matters. I've been in my office every day this week. If you'd come in to see me like any normal employee, my answer might have been different.
But you don't understand. You're supposed to say yes.
The answer is no, and the matter is closed.
Norton. Norton saw it in the stars. He'll see stars, all right. Norton! Norton! Alice, where's Norton?
He just went out the back door. He said he had a headache.
Oh, he did?
Where are you going, Ralph?
I'm going to make sure that he gets that headache.
Gee, it's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, the things they think of to make life easier for the ladies who run the households and the men who help them. Here's my good friend Bob Warren to show you exactly what I mean.
Ladies, your kitchen floor can seem as small as this one at cleaning time if you use Spick and Span. Why, Spick and Span cleans linoleum cleaner twice as fast and twice as easy as your favorite laundry detergent. Here, let me show you what I mean with these two pieces of linoleum. One is about as dirty as the other. Now, to clean this linoleum with a detergent, you start with a mop full of suds, and you have to rub, and rub really hard. Second, you've got to get yourself a bucket of clear water so that you can rinse away those suds. And third, you got to wring out your mop and wipe the floor dry. You'll get it clean, but it takes 2 extra steps. Now look how simple it is with Spick and Span. Your mop just has to be damp. Not wringing wet, just damp. And once over does it. I don't have to rub, I don't have to rinse, I don't have to wipe dry. See that sticky dirt and grease disappear? Why, ladies, your linoleum is really clean. Twice as fast and twice as easy as with detergents. That floor is practically dry enough to walk on right now. Ladies, remember, Spick and Span is milder than the mildest detergent, too. I'm sure we should try it. Next time, use wonderful once-over Spick and Span.
I was talking about Easter seals earlier, ladies and gentlemen, and another reminder to be sure and get them. And to send your contribution, big or small, to Easter seals or to crippled children, care of your local post office. But be sure and do it. Enjoy the Easter season, knowing that you've given. Well, things didn't work out too well for our friend Ralph, but every cloud has a silver lining, they say. Now he doesn't have to worry about losing Alice, losing the Rays. However, it doesn't leave him too kindly disposed toward one Edward Norton. Let's look in now and see exactly what Ralph is going to do about it.
Ralph, you're just being ridiculous.
I am, huh? That Norton is not getting in here.
Why 3 locks?
Because 3 locks are better than 1, that's why.
Oh, well, you wasted all your money on those locks. By tomorrow, you and Norton are going to be friends again.
Yeah, well, that's what you think. That's what you think. You realize what he's done to me? He cost me my raise. My raise would have been at least $2 a week. You know what that adds up to during the year? $100. And in 20 years, it's $2,000. You know what we could have done with $2,000, Alice? We could have got a home in Long Island in the suburbs. Every afternoon and morning, I would have had to commute. You know what happens when you're commuting? You meet people, nice people. Might have met some guy, he might have said to me, I like you, come on over to the country club and play golf or something. I would have gone over there and played golf. Would have met all kinds of people. People come from all over the world to play golf in Long Island. Sooner or later, I would have met some guy from Texas. Played golf with him, he takes a liking to me. All of a sudden, one day, we're in a clubhouse, and he gives me a tip on an oil well or something. I invest in it, the first thing you know, 80 barrels come gushing up. 80 barrels a day. Make enough money to buy my own oil well. How about that bum Norton? On account of him, I don't have my own oil well.
You're right, Ralph. You're right. I had no idea you had such a strong case. I wouldn't have wasted all that money on the locks. I would have had him arrested. But frankly, Ralph, I kind of pictured you more in the uranium game.
I'd like to have found you. I didn't get the locks on too soon. That's him. Don't answer it.
Don't be crazy, Ralph. Who is it?
Joe Malone.
Malone? Wait a minute, Joe. Wait a minute, Joe.
Locks are better than one.
Yeah,
Hello, Alice. Hi, Ralph.
My hobby's locks.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Thanks, but I can't stay long.
Oh.
You know, Mr. Malone, I'm glad you came over here. I wanted to apologize to you about last night. I shouldn't have asked you.
Ralph, I've been thinking about last night, too. I realized I was a little excited. I guess it was just the general excitement of the party. Anyway, I tried to see your side in this matter, so today I went in to see the boss, Mr. Marshall. I told him about you and our little talk. Ralph, you've got the raise.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'll see you at work, huh? Oh, Ralph, maybe you better practice opening these locks or you'll be late for work in the morning, huh?
Excuse me. Alice, how about that? I got the raise.
Yeah.
And the best part of it all was the horoscope had nothing to do with it.
Oh, wait a minute, Ralph. The horoscope said that if you asked for your raise at 11:30, you'd get it. Well, you did ask for it at 11:30, and now you got it. That proves the horoscope is right.
Yeah. If the horoscope is right about that, then it's right about Aquarius. I can't take that raise.
What do you mean?
Never mind what I mean. I just can't take the raise, that's all.
Oh, why not?
I might as well tell you. That horoscope, not only did it tell me to ask for the raise at 11:30 on Friday night, but it also said that I would fall in love with a woman. An attractive woman that was born under the sign of Aquarius. I can't take the money. I don't want that horoscope to be right. I love you, Alice. I don't care about any raise.
Oh. What month is the sign of Aquarius?
Half of January and half of February.
When was I born?
February the 8th. Alice! You're the attractive woman I'm gonna fall in love with. Oh, hon.
Hey, Ralph.
Oh, hi, pal of mine.
Oh. I got something important to tell you.
Well, what is it?
You know, all those astrology tips I was giving you?
Yes?
Well, I found out that they ain't accurate because I was using last year's book.
Executive producer Jack Philbin, producer Jack Hurdle, director Frank Sattenstein, assistant producer Stanley Park. Hats by Bethmar, portraits, gowns by Sorrell, dresses by Bobby Brooks, flowers by the Lexington Flower Shop, jewelry by Duchess Pearl, furs by Ritter Brothers. The part of Trixie was played by Joyce Randolph. The part of Freddie Muller, played by George Patry. This is Jack Lescoli speaking. This has been a Jackie Gleason Enterprise production.